Billingham Stars TV on a Sunday night. Sheffield Scimitars assistant coach Mike Szollosy joins us post game. Mike, it's been a tough weekend for the Scimitars, but credit to the old guys. They've kept going for the full 60 here tonight.
Yeah, it was. We started. It's been a journey this year. The cliche, but they've been getting better and better and better. We were getting closer and closer to where we want to be. I think yesterday was a big setback for us. Sheffield-Nottingham rivalry maybe a bit too much, got in our heads a bit. And then we came here today. It's always hard to come here, especially first period. Great crowds right on top of you. I think we didn't really capture it in the first period, but we settled ourselves down. Second, third, much better. That's what we need to be. Second and third is one goal period. So we're getting there. And you have some excellent.
Yeah, and the Scimitars, you mentioned that this season it has been a kind of a journey, a tough one, losing the senior players in the summer, and kind of pretty much as Billingham did last year, having to give a lot of ice time to a lot of younger players. Hopefully, obviously, as Billingham have done, you're looking to see the benefits later this year and into next year.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for now. We want to just get some good results on the board and get a good culture going at the club. Just get the kids in the right mentality. The seniors are helping them with that. They've been great. And then hopefully turn it around next year. These kids step up. They're faster, bigger, stronger. They know what they need to do to compete here, which senior hockey is very different from junior hockey. There's a lot of things you can do in junior hockey you can't get away with in seniors because players are smarter.
And still using the Scimitars as the pinnacle of the academy. Obviously, you've got the Division 2 team as well, the Titans. But the Scimitars using that as the pinnacle and still having that full progression right the way through the club.
That's the plan. Yeah, I mean it's harder in a market like Sheffield where our NHL 2 team is the fourth team, Scimitars are the third team. You've got the Steel Dogs, the National League on top of us, and the Steelers. So we're not going to get the crowds. You're going to get the guys that are playing for it, but we have to think differently about what the team is for, how the club operates, how we fit into that landscape in Sheffield, which is a hockey-mad city, and there's lots of people there. There's lots of people wanting to see good hockey.
Yeah.
But we've got to figure out where we fit in under the Steel Dogs, with the Titans, taking kids from the academy. We've also got, personal interest in the university team there is massive. A lot of people come to Sheffield to study and play hockey at the same time, so we can draw on that as well. And it gives us a different place and then give it back to all those different communities as well. So the older guys helping the young ones develop. So it's got to be about it.
Yeah, and Sheffield Academy does have that reputation of being that development ground of bringing players right through and setting them up to, like you say, to National League, to Elite League, and in some cases beyond.
Yeah, we need to keep that going, and not, I want to get in a position where it's not just I'm passing one or two players up, but whole lines up, get them from the juniors, get them right through Titans, Scims, and then hopefully beyond, getting better relationships going with some of the senior teams and other clubs around as well. It's about getting people in the sport, keeping it in the minute, developing the kids, growing the game, growing the love for the game.
Yeah. You mentioned the university hockey just a moment ago. A few weeks ago we spoke to our Stuart Jackson, who's obviously been away with yourself to Lake Placid.
Yeah.
We talked about Lake Placid as a place in hockey, as a kind of a mecca to go to, has so much history.
Yeah.
What was the experience like for yourself as coaching to that team?
I'm a Canadian. I find it all very annoying, the Americans talking about them the time they won a hockey game. It was an amazing experience. There were 5 games we played out there. Stuart was an amazing part of the team. He was a gel that helped hold us all together. So that was a great experience. Some of these guys see each other now. They've made lifelong friendships. And the hockey itself, we played against some amazing teams. So we played the Americans, we played the Slovaks, the Kazakhs had KHL players. It was incredible. There were a couple of games where we were a bit more competitive, and somewhere we weren't. It was just about learning. So it was just incredible. To be there, the atmosphere, the whole university games as well, really good atmosphere. I think sport done in the right way, for a lot of the right reasons.
And as I said to Stuart, it's the hockey experience, but like you say, it's the life experience as well. Going away, being in that environment for a couple of weeks or whatever it was, and they say coming back with friends you've made for life.
It's great to see, because the ice hockey community in this country is very small. And one thing we had, a lot of the other teams we were playing against have ice hockey players who happen to be in university, whereas we've got university students who happen to play ice hockey. So it's a very different setup.
Yeah.
But we do have the advantage because the hockey community is small of seeing each other weekly. And in these games, there was 2 of ours today who were on the team. And then also there was Stuart, obviously, for yours. and then they see each other week in, week out, and we get together for camps once a month as well, which none of the other countries have. So it's a real chance to come together, build some friendships, and hopefully then help develop the game that way.